You know, there's this one thing that I realized all successful people have in common. Okay, they all have what's called an inner PM. An inner PM is a personal motto that drives their decisions, shapes their habits and behaviors, and it's something that they always fall back on when times get tough. For example, your outer PM could be fitness. So whenever you're tempted to skip a workout or eat junk food, you think of your outer PM and you remind yourself like, no, I don't do that. That's not who I am. Or your outer PM could be family. And so every single decision that you make, you ask yourself, will this bring my family closer together or will it drive them apart? You have the power to choose your outer PM. And today I want to suggest to you that you adopt the outer PM of gratitude over glamour. Now I know this sounds super simple and basic, but hear me out because it's actually quite profound. The secret to happiness, according to science, is not found in more money, more success, more fame, more power, more pleasure. In fact, studies show that our baseline level of happiness only goes up about 1% after achieving those things. So what's the secret then? Well, it's found in focusing on gratitude rather than glamour. See, we as humans, we tend to focus on what we don't have or what we're lacking. And we compare our current situation to some perfect version in our minds of what things should be like. But this constant comparison and dissatisfaction is actually the secret source to all our unhappiness. So what can we do about it? Well, here's where your outer PM comes in. By adopting the outer PM of gratitude over glamour, you'll start to shift your focus from lack to enough, from not enough to thank you. Have you ever noticed that when you wake up in the morning, if you have a roof over your head, that's a blessing? If you can see the faces of your loved ones, that's a blessing. If you can walk outside without fear, that's a blessing. If you have food to eat, that's a blessing. When you start to see all the blessings all around you every single day, you'll start to feel this sense of gratitude fill you up. And when you're full of gratitude, you can't help but feel joyful. Now, this doesn't mean that you shouldn't strive to improve your situation or that you shouldn't work hard to achieve your goals. Of course you should, but it does mean that while you're working hard to get to the next level, you should still appreciate and be grateful for where you are right now. Because even though you might think that you'll be happier once you achieve that goal, or get to that milestone, research shows that we quickly adapt to reaching those goals and we just move on to the next thing. But when we're grateful for where we are, we can experience joy right here, right now, regardless of our circumstances. You see, gratitude changes everything. It allows us to experience joy even in difficult situations. It gives us the energy to take positive action toward our goals. And it helps us build strong relationships with other people. So I challenge you today to adopt the outer PM of gratitude over glamour. Think of all the people in your life who have this attitude of gratitude and notice how their positivity and their general outlook on life is so much better than everyone else's. Now you can soak up that energy and be around them more often, or you can try to develop it for yourself. Either way, it's going to be a game changer in your life. And here's a little hack to help you remember to practice gratitude every single day. Just start a daily gratitude journal. All you have to do is write down 3 new things that you're grateful for each day and reflect on them for a few minutes. For example, I'm grateful that I get to wake up every morning and I get to share these videos with you guys. I'm grateful that I get to spend time with my friends and my family, and I'm grateful that I get to pursue my dreams and passions every single day. Now it's your turn. What are 3 things that you're grateful for today? Write them down in the comments below. Let's start a gratitude thread. And hey, if you want to go one step further, then why don't you share this video with someone who could use a little more gratitude in their life? As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.